And they're going to face that guy, Nestor Cortes, his 26th start. 6-10 with a 4.20 ERA. You see the rest of the numbers. How about the scouting report, Paul?
Well, do it again, as Steely Dan would say. Coming off a great game in Chicago, 7 scoreless innings and a season-high 9 strikeouts.
Well, the Yankees know that the Orioles have already lost across town in Queens on a walk-off home run. So if the Yankees win, they'll move back into sole possession of first place. Let's do it here in the Bronx, and Kwan swings at the first pitch and lofts it to right field. Soto is there, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Thomas had the big pinch hit RBI double last night in the 12th inning. That put Cleveland up and started a 6-run uprising.
Wow. Swing and a miss. Thomas down on strikes.
Yeah, that was right through the zone too. It looks pretty crisp so far. So not a ton of pitches. Little mojo there early on for Cortes.
Jose was 0 for 5 in his first 5 trips to the plate last night. They intentionally walked him in the 10th.
Swing and a pop-up, right side of the infield. Ben Rice calling off Torres. Now Glaber calls Rice off. The second baseman makes the catch. And that's a 1-2-3, top of the first for Nestor Cortes Jr. on 8 pitches.
And they will face the left-hander Joey Cantillo. This will be his 4th start, 0-2, 6.23. You see the numbers, and how about a little scouting report on the lefty?
Well, he is filling in. I mean, because of the injury to Alex Cobb, Cantillo was called up from AAA to start tonight, and he only has 4. It's only his 4th major league start since breaking in a couple weeks ago. And Book of Dano. It brings back good memories, doesn't it, Michael?
Yep.
He's one of 4 players, active players from the Big Island of Hawaii.
Gleyber Torres, 3 hits in his last 22 at-bats. 0 for 4 last night.
That one is looped into left center field, and it's going to find grass and dunk in for a base hit.
And Torres with a bloop single into left center field. And he starts off the bottom of the first with a base hit off Cantillo.
Yeah, that's one of those where it's off the end of the bat, and you see this at every level. It's a big, mighty swing, but it just really dies.
Well, here he is, Juan Soto. Tied his career high last night with his 35th home run. He had 35 last year as well with the Padres.
First pitch to Soto's hammered in the air, deep center field. On his horse lane, Thomas still on the track. He looks up and it's gone! Onto the netting in Monument Park in straightaway center. For the 2nd night in a row, Juan Soto lights him up in the first inning here in the Bronx. A 2-run homer, Yanks up 2-0. 36th home run of the season, a new career high for the sensational Juan Soto.
This guy's a machine. He is an absolute machine. He is a show. He is a machine, and he has been, in year 1, an absolutely perfect Yankee.
So 8 for 29 his last 9 games, all 8 home runs.
It's a different game for him, Michael.
Here's Judge. Fly ball, right field. Noel. Out number 1.
Stanton went 0 for 3 last night. He's batting .240 with 20 homers and 52 RBIs. Line shot into right center field, base hit. Thomas cuts it off in right center. So a hard hit single with 1 out for Stanton.
There's Austin Wells. They really like this rookie catcher.
Swing and a miss. Cantillo strikes him out. 2 down.
There you go. Good curveball right there. Gets the swing and miss off the left-hander.
Anthony Volpe looks at a curveball low. Volpe was 2 for 4 last night. That gives him 32 multi-hit games on the year.
Swung on, sharply hit to the second baseman. Jimenez flips to second to get the force on Stanton. But Soto, for the 2nd night in a row, has hammered a home run in the 1st inning.
Well, Juan Soto hits his 36th home run of the year, a 2-run shot, then gets the customary love that he receives every single night from the right field fans here at the stadium.
David Fry had the big 3-run triple last night in the 12th inning.
Blooped over the head of the first baseman Rice. It's a fair ball.
Thing of beauty.
And Fry will hold with a leadoff single.
There you go. It's like they got a little blue pit to start their inning. In the first, there you go. Leadoff man aboard.
Now Naylor, completely different hitter against lefties. Against righties, 256, 835 OPS. Against lefties, 208, 690. This should be 2. There's 1. And there's 2.
Well, Nestor, usually known as a fly ball pitcher, but he got this one on the ground. Easy double play with Naylor running.
There's John Kenzie Noel.
Big Christmas.
Big Christmas.
I like that nickname.
Fly ball hit in the air, center field. Judge sizing it up in straightaway center, and he makes the two-handed catch. Side retired. Another efficient inning for Nestor Cortes Jr. No run to hit, nobody left.
You know, Justin, you mentioned how the Yanks have scuffled a little bit against the lefties. They've really struggled at home, too, certainly by their standards. And, you know, you think about the vintage Yankee teams, of course, going back to the 70s, back-to-back championships, the dynasty starting in 96, even the wild card run before that 95 with Buck and Donnie. You come to the Bronx, you're terrified. They got to start winning a little bit more here.
High fly ball, right field, going back Noel on the track at the wall. He's done it again. 46th home run, a 2-run blast. It's 4-0 Yanks.
This is getting like a video game. I mean, it is so hard to hit. And this guy does whatever he wants. Center field, right field, pull it, opposite way, fastball, changeup, slider, day game, night game. He's on another planet.
So 2 outs, runners at first and second. Gleyber Torres the hitter. They're trying to avoid falling below 500 in the month of August. They're 8-8 so far. Bounce toward the right side, going to be a tough play. Fry wide of the line, tosses to Cantillo, and Torres is safe at first.
I think they got it right. Close.
Over to third goes Verdugo. Peraza to second. Bases loaded, and look who is coming up.
Yeah.
It is Juan Soto. We'll see if Cleveland will challenge this play. And I'll tell you what, BT, on the replay,
Yep, they should challenge it.
they may have their case here.
Is there enough evidence to overturn that?
Well, they're not challenging
They're
it.
not? Okay.
So the bases are loaded here with 2 outs for Juan Soto.
There's a base hit, a check swing right down the line. 2-run score. Here comes Torres. Here's the throw. He's in there. A bases clearing double, and they have Soto hung up.
Jimenez now applies the tag for the final out, but 3 runs coming to score on a little, excuse me, poke job down the left field line for Juan Soto. Yankees now lead 7-0.
Pedro Avila will come on to pitch here in the 5th.
He'll enter the game. His first task is to try and solve Aaron Judge.
Yeah, nothing like easing into it. Go get him, buddy.
2-2's way inside, goes to the backstop.
Right.
And did that clip, Judge?
I think it did.
And Lance Barksdale jumped out right away. I guess they're checking to see if he got hit.
He said, I might have hit my jersey. Forget about it. I'd rather hit.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. I see if you agree with me. If I'm Boone and I see it on the... I don't want him to go. No. I'm not challenging that. Why would I challenge that? Don't you want Aaron Judge to hit? He didn't want to take first.
As he pulled his jersey, he said, that's all right.
I think he should have the right to say, no, I'm not taking first. I want to hit.
Good point. New rule.
Can Nestor Cortes Jr. post 7 shutty for 2 straight starts? He's a strike away from doing so. 2 outs, nobody on, 7-0 Yanks, top of the 7th.
Squibbed out toward third. Peraza just gets Naylor. 7 strong shutout innings for Nestor Cortes.
Aaron Judge digging in. But the Yankees almost lost this guy. Can you imagine? And he accepted basically his hometown San Francisco Giants free agent offer. How different would the Yankees look without Judge? Aaron Judge also is looking at a legacy. He'll have his own monument someday. And the way he's going, it might be the biggest monument out there.
Driven deep to right. Oh, he did. Yes, he did. Another one. He goes the other way. 2 home runs for Judge. 8-0 Yanks. He's good.
You know what, folks? You just cannot enjoy this enough. To watch these guys take the field every single day with this kind of ability and put up these kind of numbers and have fun doing it.
Here's Joaquin Noel, power righty bat.
And he smokes the ball to deep right field. Back goes Soto, way back, gone.
Well, the big man was watching Judge say, hey, he can go that way pretty easy. Why can't I? And you know, if you get jammed, you can still hit it out. That's a pretty good approach to have, where you stay inside the ball and you don't try to pull anything.
Home run number 10 for Big Christmas. He breaks up the shutout with a solo jack here in the 8th.
And the Guardians are down to their final out. Here's David Fry. A 1-hopper to Volpe. The throw to first. Got a ball game. And the Yankees with an impressive, thorough 8-1 victory. 5 ribbies for Juan Soto. The 2 home runs for Judge. And again, that's how you get it done if you're the Yankees. Their 2 best players produced.